Today our topic is how to handle unexpected life events like a Stoic. Life is full of surprises, some good and some bad. No matter how much we plan, things can change in an instant. A job might be lost, a relationship might end, or an illness might strike. These events can feel overwhelming, but Stoicism teaches us how to face them with calm and strength. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that helps us focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. It is not about ignoring our emotions, but about understanding them and responding thoughtfully. Let's explore how to apply Stoic principles to handle life's unexpected challenges. The first thing Stoicism teaches us is to recognize what is within our control and what is not. Imagine you are driving to work and suddenly your car breaks down. You might feel frustrated or stressed, but the truth is that the car breaking down is not under your control. What is under your control is how you react to it. You can choose to stay calm, call for help, and find a solution. This is the core idea of Stoicism. Focus on your actions and attitudes, not on things you cannot change. When unexpected events happen, ask yourself, can I control this? If the answer is no, then your energy is better spent on how you respond. Another important Stoic principle is to accept reality as it is. Often, we suffer not because of the event itself, but because of our resistance to it. For example, if you lose your job, you might feel angry or scared. These emotions are natural, but suffering comes when you keep thinking, this shouldn't have happened, or why me? Stoics believe that fighting against reality only makes things worse. Instead, they advise us to accept what has happened and focus on what we can do next. Acceptance does not mean giving up. It means seeing the situation clearly and finding a way forward. Stoicism also teaches us to prepare for challenges before they happen. This is called Premeditatio malorum, which means the premeditation of evils. It sounds negative, but it is actually a practical tool. By imagining worst-case scenarios, we can reduce the shock when they happen. For example, if you think about how you would handle losing your job, you might save money, learn new skills, or build a network of contacts. When the unexpected happens, you are better prepared. This practice does not mean expecting the worst all the time, but being ready for life's uncertainties. Another Stoic idea is to see challenges as opportunities for growth. The Stoics believe that difficulties are not just obstacles, but chances to become stronger and wiser. When something unexpected happens, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or how can this make me better? For example, if you face a health problem, it might teach you to take better care of yourself or appreciate the people who support you. If you lose a job, it might push you to explore new career paths or develop new skills. By reframing challenges as opportunities, you can find meaning even in difficult times. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of perspective. When something bad happens, it can feel like the end of the world. But the Stoics remind us that our problems are often smaller than we think. They encourage us to take a view from above, imagining our lives from a larger perspective. For example, if you are stuck in traffic, think about how small this moment is in the grand scheme of your life. If you face a financial problem, remind yourself that many people have overcome similar challenges. By zooming out, we can see that our problems are temporary and manageable. Another key Stoic practice is to focus on the present moment. We often suffer because we worry about the future or regret the past. But the Stoics teach us to live in the here and now. When something unexpected happens, focus on what you can do right now. For example, if you are dealing with a broken car, think about the steps you need to take to fix it, not about how it might ruin your day. By staying present, you can avoid unnecessary stress and take effective action. Stoicism also teaches us to be grateful for what we have. When life throws us a curveball, it is easy to focus on what we have lost. But the Stoics remind us to appreciate what we still have. For example, if you lose your job, you might still have your health, your family, or your skills. Gratitude helps us stay positive and resilient, even in tough times. It shifts our focus from what is missing to what is present. Another important Stoic lesson is to practice self-discipline. When something unexpected happens, our emotions can take over. We might feel like giving up, lashing out, or making impulsive decisions. But Stoicism teaches us to pause and think before acting. Self-discipline means controlling our impulses and making choices that align with our values. For example, if you receive bad news, take a moment to breathe and calm down before responding. By practicing self-discipline, we can handle challenges with wisdom and grace. Stoicism also encourages us to seek inner peace rather than external success. Many of us believe that happiness comes from having a good job, a nice house, or a perfect relationship. But the Stoics argue that true happiness comes from within. When unexpected events disrupt our external lives, we can still find peace by focusing on our inner strength and character. For example, if you lose a material possession, remind yourself that your worth is not defined by what you own. If a relationship ends, remember that your value does not depend on others. By finding peace within ourselves, we can weather any storm. Finally, Stoicism teaches us to remember that everything is temporary. Life is constantly changing and nothing lasts forever. This idea can be comforting when we face difficult times. It reminds us that even the worst situations will pass. For example, if you are going through a tough period, remind yourself that it is just a chapter in your life, not the whole story. By accepting the temporary nature of life, we can face challenges with hope and resilience. In conclusion, Stoicism offers powerful tools for handling unexpected life events. By focusing on what we can control, accepting reality, preparing for challenges, seeing opportunities, maintaining perspective, living in the present, practicing gratitude, exercising self-discipline, seeking inner peace, and remembering that everything is temporary, we can face life's surprises with calm and strength. Life will always have ups and downs, but with Stoic principles, we can navigate them with wisdom and courage. Remember, it is not what happens to us that matters, but how we respond. By choosing to respond with Stoic principles, we can turn challenges into opportunities and live a meaningful, resilient life.